Hey, Parramatta fans, important but difficult road trip coming up again this weekend as we journey down to the national capital to take on the Canberra Raiders, a side I think will be a real force this year. Surprisingly, both clubs coming off losses last weekend, so I'm expecting a reaction out of both camps. I'm really keen on some of the individual clashes in this one. None better than the battle between Junior Paulo and Josh Papali'i. I think they're the best two front rowers in the competition. Similar style games, big bodies, big motors, but got a real skill level about them. Any second phase play that they can get going through offloads can certainly prove advantageous for their respective teams. Also, I think the battle between the nines is significant. Reid Marnie and Josh Hodgson started the season in cracking fashion, really enjoying that extra space around the play the ball area. And we need to be really careful against Josh Hodgson, especially on our line. If you have a look back through the last couple of weeks, a number of tries scored by Canberra, just one passes from Hodgson. So our tight defenders on our line need to make sure that they don't get their shoulders turned in and that they communicate really well as to who might just be getting the football. Hopefully Ryan Matterson will return this week, obviously named last week, but failed the concussion protocols late in the week. Would be great to have another big body with skill and footwork in the middle of the ruck again this week, and he's been gone for a couple of weeks now, so really looking forward to his return. And not a big body, but someone who, I'm looking forward to his performance this week is Will Smith. Comes in for the suspended Dylan Brown. Now, Will hasn't had many opportunities in the top grade, has deputised on a few occasions for both Mitchell and for Dylan, but I've loved what I've seen when he's come into the game. And I think he can take a lot of pressure off our seven, because he plays with a lot of energy. He's good with the football, good on his feet. And I think most importantly, he's got a really good short kicking game. So I think he'll be looking to grab this opportunity, his first run-on game for quite a while, with both hands. Bryce Cartwright, again, named on a bench. We've got an all-forwards bench. And Bryce, last week, I think the instructions again will be to make sure that he thinks run before pass. We know how skillful this big guy is, but he's got to impose his body before bringing in that offload. There were a couple of little errors last week. I know he'll be better for the run, but again, the instruction needs to be to forget pass. It'll come naturally once you put a dent in the line. So big game coming up for us. I think that if we can get this one, it would work as a springboard going into what I think is a winnable month of football. So if you are travelling down to Canberra, make sure you rug up. If you're not, keep those home fires burning, keep the support strong, and we'll chat again next week.